Richard, how are you?
Hi, Paco. Good, thanks. How are you doing?
Working in a podcast?
Yeah, just looking at it a little bit more. Yeah, always looking at whatever the next one's going to be. Yeah,
It's been an exciting year, right? I mean, can you believe that we have done more than 15 podcasts alone 2022?
15. That sounds in itself like a Paco fact.
It is a Paco fact, but I mean, do you have any trouble with my facts, or?
I've got no problem with them. I like them. I'm not sure whether I trust them, but I like them.
You mean
Much
you
like
don't
you.
trust
I like
my
you.
facts, right? Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I don't distrust them, but I just think we maybe need to check some of them out.
So
next
you
year
mean
a
that we are
little
not
bit,
going to be having, in 2023 also more Paco's facts?
Let's keep them in, but let's just make sure that we verify them a little bit more carefully.
Okay, we will be careful with the sources this time, But again, as I said, I mean, it has been an exciting year. We have covered a lot of subjects, a lot of topics.
Stuff,
we've been in the warehouse automation. We've been doing retail. We've been doing also
payments. We covered cloud printing, hospitality, restaurants.
Absolutely. Even some funny things that we didn't believe it was going to be funny, but at the end they resulted in being extremely funny.
Yeah, I think you were saying about lineless label printing.
Lineless label
surprisingly entertaining.
Absolutely. And then we also have been touching some of those market niches that we thought it was going to be very interesting for our audience. Like for example, the automotive industry. We have a lot of opportunities there.
Yeah,
so that was absolutely good.
Yeah,
but there was something which catch my attention. The whole year we've been talking about goats every time you were there.
They kept coming up, didn't they? Yeah, I think it seemed to start with one of the first podcasts that we did with me, you and Gordon. We were talking about the history of payments, and I simply said to Gordon that he's been in the payments industry for so long that
making friends, always making friends.
Yeah, the original, the
trying
first
to
time
make the guest feeling comfortable, right?
Yeah, the first time he ever paid for anything was in his local store. He had to trade with goats, so he's been around a while. So
absolutely. And also, what about the clapping?
Oh, the clapping, that was probably the single most challenging thing about the podcast was clapping and counting at the same time to get the sound.
The only thing
right,
we ask the guests to do is count till 3. 1, 2, 3, and clap. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3.
So, mate.
And I disturb you. Yeah, but you're 3. Let's make it this. It's 1, 2, 3.
That's the worst.
How difficult can that be?
Apparently, very, very difficult. Yeah. I've got a question for you, Paco. How many times have you been told, "Good question, Paco"?
Good question, Richard. I think that's also one of those sentences that really everyone repeated in every single moment.
I mean, you had some good questions, so I think fair enough.
I think, to be honest, together with my facts, I think the questions are the best I have really given to this podcast
questions
series.
were second only to your facts in terms of the highlights. But another highlight of the podcast, I think, has been obviously me and you have been involved front of camera, but is there somebody else we should mention?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was a person who has been really instrumental in making this podcast, and this person is Sergio. Sergio, can you join us, please?
Here he is. Hi, Sergio.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks.
Sergio, how do we call him? Sergio Spielberg, Sergio Scorsese.
Yeah, Sergio Leone also.
Sergio Leone. That's the one I like. That's the one I like.
Yeah.
The easiest.
So you've been director, producer,
cleaner.
Everything that can be done on the podcast.
Yeah.
Keeping us in line.
Except being on the table, the rest.
Yeah.
Did we ever listen to him? Because he was always giving instructions. Sit there, do this, do that. And then, to be honest, I don't think we have ever done what he wanted us to do.
I think maybe one time when I told you repeat the clap, but that's it.
Yeah. And even then we failed that on numerous occasions. Yeah. So Sergio, you've seen all of the podcasts that have happened and all of the podcasts that I've been involved in. What have been your, if you had to say one thing, what's been your one favourite thing? What word would you describe as to sum up the podcasts that you've been involved in?
For me, if I only have to choose one, probably it will be fun. They were
fun.
Very fun.
Fun, yeah, definitely. Yeah, they have been fun, yeah, but not Paco facts, not goats.
They're on the top, but fun it's the most one.
But I do agree to him. I mean, I think it has been very fun. On top of the professional side that we have been trying to give.
I certainly agree with you on the fun. Yeah, I don't know about professional, but it's been...
Yeah, you have forgotten, right?
We've had fun.
Well, you better recover your memory because, I mean, in 2023, we're going to be back with more podcasts. And, of course, it's going to be very fun. But, of course, it needs to be very professional.
More fun, less professional. I think
more
that
facts.
should be the goal for 2023.
I'm sure I agree. But anyway, we will have to wait. Very soon we will be broadcasting new podcasts from Blue Star, trying to bring some of the best insights in the market. So
look forward to it.
Thank you very much indeed. Hope to see you after Christmas.
Thank you. Yeah, sure.
And more to come. But before that comes, I think there is only one thing we have to tell to our audience. Thank you very much and Merry Christmas.